The truth about genuine relationships. Are you really connected? Have you ever stopped and wondered, are there any real, genuine relationships out there anymore? In a world where social media connections, likes and comments seem to matter more than authentic human interaction, it can feel like true, meaningful relationships are a rare find. But here's the thing, genuine relationships do exist, and they can be life-changing. But first, let's break down what we mean by a genuine relationship. It's more than just hanging out with people. A genuine relationship is one that's built on trust, mutual respect, and emotional depth. It's a connection that grows over time, with both people truly invested in each other's well-being. And trust me, the rewards of having these relationships? Absolutely priceless. Let's take a classic American fairy tale, The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. This story about a tree that gives everything to a boy as he grows up is a powerful metaphor for selflessness and unconditional love. It teaches us that genuine relationships aren't transactional, they're about giving without expecting anything in return. That's the kind of connection that stands the test of time. In Filipino folklore, there's a famous story about Ibong Adarna, a mythical bird whose song can heal any ailment. But in this story, it's not the bird's song that teaches us about relationships, it's the prince's journey to find the bird. Along the way, he learns that true companionship comes from those who stand by you through thick and thin, even when the road gets tough. In relationships, the real treasure isn't what you receive, but who walks with you along the way. Think about the phrase, blood is thicker than water. It's a common saying, but the full version, believed to come from ancient times, is actually the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. What does this mean? It's not just family connections that matter, but the bonds we choose to form with others that often hold the most value. This folk wisdom is as relevant today as ever, showing us that genuine relationships go beyond the superficial. It's easy to think that the number of followers or likes on a post equates to support, but when it comes down to it, it's the people who show up for you, even when you're not Instagram perfect, who are your real tribe. That's the kind of relationship we should all be striving for. Think about what some of the greatest thinkers of our time have said about relationships. Brené Brown, a modern-day thought leader on vulnerability and connection, once said, "Vulnerability is the birthplace of love, belonging, joy, courage, empathy, and creativity." Genuine relationships thrive when we are willing to be vulnerable, to show up as our true selves, flaws and all. Or consider Dalai Lama, who reminds us that love and compassion are necessities, not luxuries. Without them, humanity cannot survive. This is especially true when we talk about building authentic relationships. It's not just about liking or following someone, it's about truly understanding them, caring about them, and supporting them. Now let's turn this into action. I challenge you to take a closer look at the relationships in your life this week. Who are the people that truly have your back, and who's just there when it's convenient? Take some time to connect deeper with those who matter. Send them a message, give them a call, and let them know you appreciate them. And if you feel like you're lacking genuine connections, make it a goal to build one. It could start with something as small as asking a colleague how they're really doing. Let's all work on nurturing the connections that matter. Drop a comment below and tell me how you're going to apply this challenge in your own life. Who do you need to reconnect with? What relationships do you want to invest in more? In a world full of noise, distractions, and fleeting connections, genuine relationships are more important than ever. They give us a sense of belonging, purpose, and happiness that no amount of likes or followers can replace. Remember the stories, the lessons passed down from our ancestors, and the wisdom of leaders like Brené Brown and the Dalai Lama. Real relationships require vulnerability, effort, and time, but the rewards are endless. Take this as a reminder to reflect on your own life and relationships. Drop a comment below about your experiences with genuine connections, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs to hear this today.